Good morning and welcome to the morning report. It's very early this morning. It's before 4 o'clock. So let's check in to see what the seven have for us this morning. Let us today talk about time from a higher perspective. Time does not really exist. Not in the context that you are familiar with it, at least. Time in this dimension is used as a marker. It is used as a pointer. Time is what brings you together. It is what allows you to function in this reality. Without the markers of time, you have no past, present, or future. Without the markers of time, you have nothing to remember. You have nothing to compare to. Without the markers of time, there would only be the now, which is not the game you came here to play. The game you came here to play is based on time. It is based on a past, a present, and then on an expected future. However, beyond this realm, this dimension, this earth plane, time does not exist. You measure your time by the rotation of the planet. You measure your time by the sun. The sun rises in the morning and traverses the skies and sets in the evening. And from that, you measure your time. 1 day, 7 days in a week, 30-odd days to the month, 12 months to your year. And that is how you measure the passing of time. However, all you have to do is go up past your atmosphere into space, and the sun no longer sets. The sun no longer rises. You no longer have days and nights. So where is time? As you move into space, time, as you know it, ceases to exist. And if you came across another planet that had suns and moons, your perceived day and night would be completely different, as that planet would take its own time to rotate, to revolve around its sun. And so you will say something like, there are 46 hours to the day, or something like that. Or maybe your hour will just become longer. Whichever way you might think about it, it renders time as arbitrary, not a universal reality, but a man-made concept to keep track of the goings on in your life. For you, time only moves in one direction, from past to present to future. But as you let go of time, time can be used as bookmarks, where you can go from one to the other randomly at will, without waiting for the progression in both directions. So if we desire to have an experience, we find that bookmark, that energy, that frequency, that timestamp, and we are there. And as we desire another, we are there. So for us, there is no past, present, and future. It is simply experience. What do we wish to experience? And if we are focused on this realm, then it will fall into your past, present, and future. Time for you is shifting. It is losing its grip. As your frequency rises, as you awaken, as you ascend, time is losing its grip. It will not be so rigid as you move forward, The passage of time will not be so constant. Days will go faster, days will go slower. Hours may seem like minutes, some hours may seem like days. And as you increase your frequency, you will have more and more control over the passage of time. You will have time on this planet for, let's say, for a long time to come. But how you use it will change. Because your very existence depends on time, your creation of time, your creation of past, present, and future. So we do not see that disappearing anytime soon. But we do see different use of time and how much you are able to, let's use the word manipulate time, will depend on each one of you individually, how your frequency rises and how much you are able to let go of that concept. Because at present you are bound by it. You believe it will take a certain time to do a certain task, and so it does. You believe it will take a certain time to get from A to B, and so it does. A certain time to learn a topic, and so it does. As you let go of time, your journey from A to B may suddenly seem like moments, when before it may have taken hours. The long hours that you may have believed it would take to learn a certain topic may come to you in minutes. A memory from the past may seem as real to you as this very moment. All of that is possible, but it is up to you individually as to how much you can release, let go of, and grasp time has on you. The strong belief you have in time. Once you let that go, to the extent that you can, you will live more and more in the now moment. Things will flow much more freely. Life will flow much more freely. Life will become easier. You will move from one thing to the other with ease. Life will have more fun. The struggle will dissipate. The struggle is time-based. It takes so long to get something done. I have been suffering for so long. I've been waiting for this all my life. Why won't this change? It's all about time and how long. And part of this is why you're here. Part of this is the experience of this realm. Let's correct that. All of it is why you are here. And all of it is the experience of this realm. That is the game you came here to play. But as I've said before, the game is changing. So now you can let go of that aspect of the game. You can let go of time as a rigid metronome and see it more as bookmarks, more as markers, and focus more on the marker. Focus more on the energy of what it is you are waiting for, what it is you're striving to, what it is that you want. And even more than that, focus on what is in your heart in the present moment. And that will miraculously take you to your next moment, which to use time in the past, in the 4D realm, may have taken you days, weeks, months. But in the fifth dimension, as you focus on, as you feel into, as you experience the energy of what it is you are looking for, what it is your heart is looking for, you may find yourself there in moments. And that is how you will begin to manipulate time. Things will happen automatically, almost before you knew you wanted them. They will pop up. You will have an idea, and without the struggle to make it happen, it will be there in front of you. So drop your expectation that anything will take any amount of time. Focus only on the feeling of your heart, without any idea, any agenda, any restriction as to when, how, where it will happen. Just focus on that feeling, that energy, that frequency in your heart. Stay with that, play with that, enjoy that, and see what happens. See how your life changes. See how you shift. That's all for this morning. As always, be one, the 7.